Good morning. This is Thursday, September 19th, and this is the Board of Richland County Commissioners. Commissioner Banks, Mears, and Vero are present, along with our clerk, Heather Toman, and Andrew Keller, our county administrator. And is Carl online? Carl Hunnell from the Richland Source is with us. And can we start with Heather and get a certification, or will you certify the record of proceedings for September 17th?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Banks?
Yes.
Commissioner Blair?
Yes. Okay. Can we approve requisitions?
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Banks?
Yes.
Commissioner Vero?
Yes.
Commissioner Mears?
Yes.
And we have weekly transfers and appropriations. And it would be my recommendation that we pass all except the common pleas court's request for $1,000 for interpreters. I think $4.2 million, they can find that for now. And if at the end of the year they're broke, consider doing something about it.
So just a question on that. That's actually the next line item. Those aren't part of the transfers and appropriations.
Well, let's go down and get this one over with.
Okay, so first I'll make a motion to approve the weekly transfers and appropriations.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Banks? Commissioner Vero?
Yes.
Mears?
And then on the common pleas, I'll actually have Carl help me with math here because Carl's smarter than I am. Carl, you listening out there?
Yeah, but I went to OU, not Miami, so I'm sure your math is better than mine because you guys all became businessmen out to screw over the public. So go ahead.
I'd have a very witty retort, but this is recorded for the public. I may have something, never mind. Carl, what is $1,000 of a $2.4 million budget?
Stand fast. You said 1,000 of a how much?
A $2.4 million budget.
That would be 0.0004.
So that's 4 1,000ths of 1%, right?
That's because you went to Miami. You can figure out what that is.
Okay, so then what's $1,000, let's say, out of a $1.2 million budget? That's roughly half of the 2.4, so that would
So
be
that would
what?
be 8 thousandths. 8 thousandths.
8,000ths of 1%.
Yes.
I would hope that any elected office in August, not even through 3 quarters, would figure out a way in a $1.2 million budget, if it's just common, or 2.4 over the entire office, to transfer $1,000 somewhere in August. If you're going to be a grand short at the end of the year, then we will address that. But do we really need to approve an additional $1,000 for what amounts to be 8 thousandths of 1% of the common pleas budget?
Do know.
Okay, so I'm not making that motion.
Well,
So, any other?
I do. There's an invoice here from DRM. So I came up with an idea. If you guys don't like it, that's fine. Andrew's been aware of this because obviously we can't include you guys, or we always follow the Open Meetings Act, Mr. Hunnell. So that's why it's for discussion now. So obviously the building is currently undergoing significant renovation with the new clerks and grand jury room. And as Daryl is working very hard on, and Andrew, by the way, is doing great, the building is going to undergo major renovations over the next 2 years and 3 months. So I thought it would be a pretty cool idea, although we're a little behind the curve, we're working on contingencies for that, to capture in video over the next 2.25 years the progress. And when it's all done, kind of release the video to the public and show them what has been done without borrowing money. So I asked DRM to come in, do a little walkthrough with us, put a quote together. Obviously, it'd be pretty intensive because it would be a little over 2 years worth of filming. They'd have to come in periodically and film all the areas we're doing, and then they'll put together something at the end I think I did forward some of their samples. Didn't I do that? Or Andrew? They put together some of the videos they've done similar to this. I thought it would be better than just putting a time lapse camera because everyone always does that. So, their quote for 3 years of filming and production is, we always ask them to keep it in 4 figures, and they have done that for us. So with your guys' blessing and or approval, I would like to submit a quote with DRM for $9,900 for them to capture the progress over the building the next couple of years.
So just to be clear in my mind, this is after everything's been completed, after the courtroom has been completed.
This is-
everybody's moved.
No, you do.
No, it's everything. You do it like I have them scheduled for Monday, presuming we approve it. If we don't, then we'll cancel. They come in often over the next 2.5
Right,
years.
that's what I mean.
And-
But it won't be
yeah,
released
constantly.
until everybody's
Correct.
moved,
It
everything's
won't be
done.
released until
You're gonna cover-
everything is done. So you asked, we had a question about the old jail. Obviously, we didn't get video of the old jail, but we were able to get some pictures of the old jail that they will work into. So we can get not as good as doing it live. We do have enough pictures to capture the work and to show the construction up until when they would come in on Monday to video it. I don't know. I think it's cool. We talk about government doing next level. I think it'd be pretty cool to show the public what's been done with their building.
Yeah, I think we would be remiss if we didn't show the public what we're doing for their, with their money.
We get a lot of positive comments about the videos that run out here now.
Mostly, some say, oh, you're spending money, but I always say, if you want government to act like a business, businesses have marketing departments, businesses release and show people what they are doing. This is a way, which I think is a pretty good price with over 2 years of filming and production. If you boil it down to 3 years, it's less than $3,000 a year to, I think, capture something that's pretty unique.
Need to show off what we've done.
I agree.
Work and planning has gone into this, so I think it's appropriate. I
Sounds
think it's a
like-
great idea.
And Carl, if you want to come in and get some pictures to show the progress, we're talking about it. The bathroom in the clerk's office, and we're just waiting on that air handler.
I caution people on taking cameras into bathrooms, but I mean, that's a
Well, it's
whole nother
not-
thing.
Hopefully, it's a non-functioning bathroom, and we'd like to keep it that way for
Oh,
now. But first, let me make this motion, and then Carl may have questions. Motion to approve the quote.
Second,
Commissioner Banks.
Yes,
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
yes.
Okay, Carl.
All right, just highlight for me, when they come in, starting on Monday, over the next 2 years and 3 months, what exact projects are you going to look for them to capture?
The new grand jury, and Andrew, Daryl, correct me if I'm missing anything. The new grand jury in clerk's office, that is pretty much done. We're waiting on the air handler.
clerk of courts.
Clerk of Courts. The first of 10 restrooms, we're not gonna video every restroom, but the first of 10 restrooms is currently, work in progress.
Sure, they'll want to show the condition it's in now.
Correct. They're gonna get a video of what the bathrooms look like now when people are out after work hours. Then we'll move on to actually where the clerks still are. They'll get some video of that because that's gonna be our 4th courtroom. Okay? And then they will video all of L1, which will capture what's gonna take place down there, as you know, would be new land bank offices, a new employee break room, workout area that a lot of businesses and government buildings now have. I think even Judge Namoff uses if you've seen Judge Namoff, don't tell him I said this, Carl, but he actually looks good. He's lost a lot of weight and he's down there on lunches working out in the treadmill. He looks really good. So we're gonna try to spruce that up and we can get wellness dollars to pay for that. We're maximizing our dollars. So wellness dollars can pay for the equipment. And then we're redoing all the common areas on L1, L2. Well, this area is done 2 and 3. Is that correct, Andrew? So this is about a 2-year plus project, Carl. And as Daryl said, we're going to have to relocate some offices and it's going to be a fun time over the next couple of years.
It's kind of going to be like giving birth.
Yeah.
Painful, but once you get that little child, what a great Great thing.
We expect to put out the bid for for the L1 common areas, land bank and restroom next week, right? We hope, maybe. Soon, let's put it that way, soon. So yes, we are. I would say the bid will be the introduction of the major renovation projects over the next couple years, although we have one taking place now with the clerk's office in the new grand jury room. Conference space, yep.
How long, do you think the video will be once it's finished? Have you talked about a length?
I think he mentions it.
I think it's in the video, but I think obviously that's subject, or that's in the quote,
2 to 3
2
minutes.
to 3 minutes.
Okay, and it will not be finished until all the work is finished, correct? So you're talking, 2 years and 3 months from now.
Correct.
Okay. That's what I had. Thank you very much. And, you guys can pay me. I'll take some pictures, along the way. Teasing, of course.
Very funny.
Okay.
I hope I'm still in office when this comes out, in
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
2 years plus.
Okay, gentlemen, anything else?
No?
9:41 and we will stand adjourned.